Morning, everyone. I'll make a start just so we can try and keep to the tight schedule, else I'll get an evil eye from the back of the room. So thank you very much for asking Lely to speak today. We're very excited because we had quite a special day yesterday in that Lely launched some Yellow Revolutions, which your first question will be, what is the Yellow Revolution and why is it important? So we'll dive a bit into that. So if we could have the next slide, please. So yeah, just a bit about myself and Lely, the brand. So I'm Andrew Wilson, sales manager for the Midlands region and covering all of Wales. So I've been with Lely since 2018. And it's been a very exciting and enjoyable 6.5 years. And always been from a farming background. So yeah, who are Lely? So Lely are a family business that's from the Netherlands, and they've been established since 1948. You'll have seen many of their innovations over the years. Anything from the Acrobat, Tedder, Para Harrows, various bits of equipment over the years. The one constant in every single thing Lely's ever done has been innovation. Always looking to see what boundaries can we push and how can we make the lives of our farmers and their businesses better. A really key bit of Lely's, it's still a family-owned business. There's no shareholders, it's not floated on the stock exchange, and that means it can operate in a slightly different way in that we are not just shareholder-driven. We are looking at the bigger picture. We are looking at investing in future developments. So in our R&D spend, it's one of the highest of any innovation businesses, not just in the Netherlands, but in Europe and the wider world. We invest roughly 8% year on year on our revenue in product development, which is a key USP of our business. And we're growing. So during my time at Lely, we trade now in over 50 countries, and we're consistently growing year on year. And the other part of the Lely businesses is the Lely centres. So we've got Lely Industries, which is the manufacturer, as it were, and then the Lely centres are the key bits in the supply chain, and they look after the farmers on a day-to-day basis. They are the guys on the ground who partner with the farmers to get the best out of the Lely products and help them get the best for their businesses. So Lely's vision and mission, tying a bit in with that family theme and why the family business is still family-owned, is our vision is for a sustainable, profitable and enjoyable future in farming. And that, to me, as an employee, speaks loud volumes. Generally, within agriculture, the word enjoyable doesn't come enough into it. That is my view. I started working on family farm at 14, for want of a better word, scraping out a cow shed at 5:30 in the morning on a 30-35 with a scraper that was about falling to bits. Was that very enjoyable at 5:30 in the morning? Probably not. And I think if we're going to encourage youth and succession into our farming businesses, we have to bear that in mind. Are our businesses sustainable, and are they going to attract that workforce or that succession for the future? And vision mission is to create innovative solutions to help our customers excel in sustainable milk production to feed the world. That will be changing slowly, and you'll see an exciting development later today with that. And what underpins Lely? So last year we launched Lely's vision of the farm of the future. So it's one thing developing a product, but how is that product going to be taken into the market, and is it going to be what the market needs? So we identified that the farm of the future, global farm of the future, will have these 5 demands that we will need to help satisfy. First one being improved environment. That's an obvious one. Nearly every country in the globe has got the same challenge for sustainability and our impact on the wider environment. Western Europe in particular, we've got phosphate regulations in the Netherlands, nitrogen limits in many countries. That is not going to go away. That is only going to increase. The next key one for me is animal welfare. Again, same as environment, that we're only going to be under tighter and have higher demands put on us and higher expectation from our consumers. And we have to be in front of that. We can't be behind that curve. So anything that Lely develop in the future, we'll have to positively promote welfare, and in some cases be a game changer within the industry. Farmer prosperity, that to me is the next top one. Again, linked to that enjoyable piece within our vision. If we can't ensure farmer prosperity, well, that's being an enjoyable business to work within, a profitable business, a sustainable business, financially and socially, we're going to lose our farmers. And for Lely, that is their customer base. And we're not going to ensure the supply of global dairy products across the world. So we have to make it a sustainable business for our customers. And then the other key ones, as we've said, is buying from consumers, which links into all those other pieces. If we've not got the consumer on board, we're going to see a decline in dairy products across the globe. And also, we've got to have safe, sustainable and nutritional dairy products. In certain countries around the world, we know that carries more weight than others, but it's not going away. So we have to support our farmers in helping them produce the best quality milk they can, but also how can we help our farmers add value to that product and valorise the value in that milk. And on the back of that strategy, we identified 3 key customer groups globally that we will have to focus on and ensure that our products match what they need. So family farms, globally they account for 42 million cows. They are the biggest volume in terms of cows that we will serve. So we have to have an eye on family farms. But as we know with family farms, they are looking to diversify, have more income streams, looking to hospitality, additional dairy processing, which we're obviously seeing across the UK, rise of vending machines and such. So we're going to have to meet their needs. So family farms, although, as we've heard in the previous seminar, yes, they are coming under pressure, they're still a really important part, and we are not going to leave those customers behind. We are going to look after their interests and continue to support them. Grass-based farms, that is another key area. That is, it's a key, in certain countries around the world, grass-growing regions of the world, that's not going to go away. But they demand a different need from us. They need, as you can see here, minimal technology, minimal hassle. They want to, they're running a low-cost system. We can't put cost into that system. And if we put cost into that system, we have to find additional efficiencies. So again, our products will have to add value to these businesses. And the other one is large-scale farmers. As you've seen on the panel, there's some excellent large farming businesses in the UK, and and some of those are going to increase. Some of those are not necessarily going to increase in size of dairy cows on one location, but will move to modular locations and multiple sites, bringing levels of professionalism and they're successful business people. So why not grow their business? It doesn't necessarily have to mean 5,000 cows on one day or one site. It can mean multiple units. And we have to support their needs. And what they need is technology that is proven. So when you invest in automation on any scale, but on larger scale, it becomes really apparent. You need extremely high levels of reliability. If you create a business plan about removing, for example, 5 labour units from your business, and you replace it with a piece of technology that's not reliable, you don't make the savings or have the business case. So we as a partner are very focused that if we remove labour or make some efficiencies within a business, we actually realise those. And for these large business like dairy farmers, that is what we need to achieve. And because of that, we need to deal with them differently. So what is a Lely revolution? So the first Lely revolution was in 2005. Innovation is key within Lely and what they do. And the level of Yellow Revolution is to celebrate when we bring a game-changing innovation to the market. So you can see here in 2005, we launched the Lely A3 milking robot. That was the first digital milking robot in the world. So the previous generation was the Lely A2, was an analog system. So this was the first digital milking robot in the world, and because of the digital capability, like what we're seeing within cloud-based technology, that was a game changer back then, hence why it was called the Yellow Revolution. So yeah, so what is a Yellow Revolution? So yeah, innovation is in the DNA of Lely. It's what we do, it's what we pride ourselves. Since 1948, that's been the constant drive from the Van der Lely family that own Lely. How can we drive innovation through our businesses and make farms, and how can our products help the lives of farmers? So yeah, a Yellow Revolution must be disruptive. So yeah, come into the market and bring something new that no one's seen before and disrupt existing practices or change the way of thinking. Innovative with a large market impact. Yeah, and hopefully you will agree that the innovations you see later will have that. Not yet commercially available. So this really gripes on me. So my sales title is sales manager. We like selling things, which won't come as a shock. Things you can't sell frustrate you, but we know we've got good stuff coming for the future. And still under development. So yeah, and because not commercially available, what you will see is a sneak peek into what we're going to bring to the market shortly, but may not necessarily be 100% the finished article. Lely are a conservative company. They will not bring a product commercially to market that will not satisfy the needs of their customers, which is great for the customers and great for our business, but does require patience. So yeah, so the last innovation was in 2020, and we released 3 brand new innovations to the market. So you can see the top left is our Lely Sphere concept, which can basically save 77% of ammonia going into the atmosphere from a dairy barn. And that was primarily driven by the demands from the Dutch dairy market and the ever-tightening environmental regulations in that part of the world. That has been really successful since its launch. So the Dutch government and the Danish governments have now worked with Lely to see how this can be adopted into the market and what extra benefits we can bring to their markets. So that has gone from strength to strength. So yeah, Lely's worked very hard on that and invested a lot of capital up front to make that a possibility for our customer base. The next amazing innovation was Lely Exos. So that was the world's first fully autonomous zero grazing robot. So that effectively autonomously goes to fields, harvests grass at the correct growth stage, applies liquid fertilizer after it's mown directly behind the cutter bar, brings the grass back to the dairy barn and distributes the grass to cows and records what grass has been distributed where, all fully autonomously, which was a major step forward because one of the biggest barriers to zero grazing, as everyone knows, is it's fairly labour intensive, and also due to varying conditions and dry matters of grass, it can be quite challenging to manage. Lely Exos takes that away and makes that into a more efficient process. So yeah, really, really great system. And since that launch, there's 17 Exoses working in the Netherlands, and they'll get very, very close to commercial launch of that product. So hopefully, I will be able to sell one next summer. Fingers crossed. And the final one was Lely Horizon. So that it was a major change in our digital platform. All our products linked together on one management software piece. Historically, that wasn't cloud-based. Horizon was a move to a cloud-based system, so we could easily interlink and change with new things, which you will see. Horizon has given us the ability to one of these innovations we're going to present today. Without Horizon, it wouldn't be possible. So what have we done in 2024 regarding Yellow Revolution? So the first Yellow Revolution was, was the update of our Lely Discovery 120 collector to a new C2. This collector has been commercially available since 2018 in the UK market. We've sold in the Midlands over 200 units. Yeah, it's proven to be an extremely reliable and cost-effective product. We were very cautious bringing it to the market. It's well proven itself. What we did require the product to do to better fit our customer profile, and what our customers were demanding was more capacity to work better with slightly larger units, more challenging units, and also the ability to work with sand. Anyone that's worked on a dairy with sand will know it's the single best bedding product for a dairy cow. It destroys everything else. So we needed to produce a product that would work physically and stand up to the rigours that sand demands of the equipment. And now Lely is satisfied we've meted those objectives. So we've got the new sand flushing equipment to effectively stop the collector filling full of sand and staying full of sand. Effectively, every time it goes to a dumping station, it will fully dump all the manure and all the sand sediment within the tank, which is a game changer, because before we could not guarantee that we would flush all that sand sediment away. So yeah, game changer. The use of sand within dairy in the UK is not going to go away, and it's still the best thing to put underneath a cow in a bed. So yeah, really exciting, and it allows that product to be accessed by a much larger proportion of the dairy market in the UK. I don't exactly know the percentage, but I would estimate it's between 30 to 40% of cows in the UK are now bedded on sand, mainly because a lot of the large units are on sand systems, so that's where a significant proportion of the cows are. So that was great and exciting, and that is now going to be commercially available as of the 12th of September. So the market can go buy that today, which is extremely exciting. The next innovation was Juno Max, which is the bigger brother to our Lely Juno that we have had in production for a number of years. Max is slightly different, as I'll show you in a video shortly. The Max bit is going to be on Lely Solutions, and it's going to be, the word Max within a Lely innovation will mean it's going to be focused on the more larger scale farmer. That doesn't mean it will just be aimed at that farmer, but what that means is it's going to be aimed at what that farmer requires us to do as a partner. So again, high level of reliability, innovation, and resilience. And I'll play the video, which will describe it far better than I would.
Meet Juno Max, the smart and high-capacity feed-pushing robot for large-scale farm operations. To make optimal use of valuable feed, cows should always have feed available to eat whenever they want. Lely Juno feed pushers take care of this, day and night, every day of the week. Juno Max works completely autonomous, one reliable robot that can work in multiple barns at your farm, pushing feed for all your cows. It's equipped with 3 individually powered wheels to achieve a high output, drive on uneven yards, and handle slopes. Juno Max has a new revolutionary way of navigating. With a LiDAR system, odometry, and a virtual map, the robot is able to determine its location and define the driving direction. This results in large flexibility in tasks and routes, whether that's navigating between barns or doing tasks like feed pushing along a feed fence or executing sweeping routes to clean an entire feed alley. Juno Max will plan its own optimal routes per run, so it can work smart and fast. When the camera detects an obstacle, Juno Max will stop and drive past the obstacle, or even, when the way is completely blocked, calculate an alternative route. The large bumper is an extra safety measure. Additionally, when Juno Max is in your way, you simply use the app to change the task or send it back to the charging station. Juno Max is designed to ensure feed is always within reach for your cows. The stereo camera can register the volume of the available feed in front of the feed fence. You can monitor the results in the dedicated management system or get a notification when there is an empty fence. The feed volume measurement can also be used to plan the supply of fresh grass with Lely Exos. Installing Juno Max is quick and easy. First, a Lely engineer will scan the complete working area. The scan is then used to create the virtual map for the navigation system. All barns, feed alleys, feed fences, and also the yard are included. The engineer then defines the space where Juno Max is allowed to drive. Now what's left is a place to charge and the installation is complete. Juno Max is connected to the internet for app control and communication with the management system. In this management system, it's easy to plan all tasks and monitor the performance. Lely engineers can easily check in on Juno Max from a distance for support, updates, or to fine-tune the performance. With Juno Max, you know feed pushing is being taken care of day and night.
So yeah, we're really excited about our product. I'll come to questions in a minute, but yeah, really exciting. I don't want to copy what the video said. The only one thing I would add is due to it being linked online, in the studies they've taken so far, so there's currently there's 14 farms in the Netherlands currently with technology on farm being tested. 90% of alarms are being fixed by technicians remotely before the farmer even gets the alarm. So we're making the lives of our farmers more convenient, which for the large scale farming segment is important because they've got multiple challenges within their business. So the next innovation is Lely Zeta, which this is really, really exciting. So yeah, it's the world's first AI barn and calving monitor.
Taking care of your cattle demands your focus and craft. It's what's on your mind day in and day out. Your own observations are very valuable, and all available information is welcome and helpful. What if you could see beyond what you ever imagined? With the introduction of artificial intelligence, you will experience a whole new approach. At Lely, we're about to enter a new chapter in farming by introducing a revolutionary concept, Lely Zeta. Zeta detects and monitors cows and provides you with essential insights. It's a smart system that can improve the operation of your entire farm. It uses results to better recognize the behavior and patterns of each individual cow. A network of fixtures with camera, dynamic lighting, and mini computer mounted above the herd. This is what we call Zeta AI Barn Monitor. There for you and your herd. To notify you when a cow is in heat. To localize a cow easily. To monitor and control interaction between mobile barn robots and your cows. And to adjust the light scheme or activate the full moon lights during the night. Zeta is also able to observe the calving process for you, with one Zeta fixture directly above the calving pen. Meet AI Calving Monitor, developed to detect contractions and to recognize the stages of calving. While calving often proceeds smoothly, there are times when intervention is necessary. Whether you're attending to daily tasks or resting at night, AI Calving alerts you when your help is needed. While technology keeps developing rapidly, the possibilities AI brings us will grow the Zeta concept. Large opportunities for new functionalities that focus on the well-being of your animals and enhance overall productivity. Zeta is part of your future farm, a future where artificial intelligence brings more peace of mind.
Yeah, so that is Lely Zeta, and I think the tagline at the top there, the start of a new chapter in dairy farming, is very apt. Being brutally honest, we're only at the tip of what this can do. Lely have not yet told us yet 100% what it can do, but you've seen there calving, group behaviour. There will be new KPIs monitoring cow welfare, cow productivity, and cow behaviour coming, and yeah, it's a really exciting time. Yeah, this is a step forward. There is other companies doing AI and camera monitoring. This is doing it at a different scale, and yeah, very exciting. And I think both innovations highlight that Lely really are farming innovators, and that this is the future direction of our business and where we're taking products. So all the benefits you've seen there with Lely, Juno, Max will be, I'd imagine, expanded to other parts of our business, which can only benefit, and the same with Zeta, and how that can complicate our milking robot and other portfolio. So yeah, thank you very much for your time, and any questions.